Hi, I'm Carl from Patchwerks, aka Lark. That's my performer name. I just performed at the Patchwerks showroom sessions this past Saturday. We have them every month. It's a great opportunity to see some live music and local artists here in our showroom. I'm here to do a performance from my showroom sessions from this past week, and then afterwards I'll give you a bit of a patch breakdown, so be sure to stick around. I wanted to talk a little bit about my workflow that I used for my performance. I heavily relied upon the Elektron Digitakt. The new firmware adds song mode to it, which I performed with a guitar in my hands for pretty much the entirety of the set, so I was able to use song mode to kind of make all of my patterns chain together, and I can just really hit play, and it played the whole set for me. I was able to, incorporate a live instrument and get my hands on my modular system and on my effects pedals the entire time. That was really beneficial for me. And then here before me, I also have my modular setup. So I've got a little skiff case here with a lot of my main modulation. I've got the Mutable Instruments yarns that I borrowed from my coworker Ray, so I want to shout out and thank you, Ray, for that. I've got the Acid Rain Maestro, the Acid Rain Navigator, the Malika voltage block all in front of me. This was really great for me to kind of change up my modulation on the fly, especially the Navigator. I wish I had more of them, frankly. I don't think you can have enough. It's a really great offset attenuation mixer. What I was using it was to send it to the Mutable Instruments marbles here. That was doing a lot of my sequencing for me, especially for my percussion elements. So when I have it down low, it kind of, I think it's going to the jitter knob. Yeah. So really what it was doing is that when I have it set down low here, it's kind of doing a more straight 4 on the floor beat. And then when I move it up, it kind of adds a lot of random variation to the pattern. So it was really great for me to kind of add some improvisation on the fly with my percussion. The Maestro was just doing all kinds of different LFOs for me, doing kind of long form, random LFOs and different like chaining LFO patterns. And so that was really useful for me. But yeah, the Digitakt was really the heart of it all. It was sending MIDI out, and I was using a new translucent Modbang MIDI cable. These cables are great. I want to thank Matt for hooking me up with one of those, and I was sending it to the MIDI Solutions Quadra through to kind of route MIDI to a couple of different places. As you can see, I've got 2 cables coming out of it. So one was going into the Chase Bliss MIDI box. I want to shout out and thank Paul Uhl from Chase Bliss for helping me out with that solution to send MIDI to my pedals from my Digitakt. And then I've got the other cable coming into the Mutable Instruments yarns over here. So yeah, we sell these MIDI Solutions boxes at Patchwerks. They're great. They require no power. It's a really great way to send MIDI in and send it to 4 different places. Super handy little thing. I've got Velcro on it so I can attach it to my pedal board, which is also pretty nifty for me. But yeah, I mean, what more can I say about the Digitakt? It's just a fantastic piece of kit. I had a couple of like my kicks and snares and some hi-hats programmed on it, but really it was just doing a lot of MIDI heavy lifting. I had, I think, 6 MIDI tracks loaded on this thing at any point in my set. And again, the song mode is just incredible. What's great is you just hit this this 3-dot button on the left here, hit that, and then it brings up the song mode menu. I hit yes, song mode off, song mode on. But yeah, let's go ahead and check out the edit here. So I had kind of like my intros marked, had my outro marked. I turned the loop off because I just wanted my song to end. I didn't want my song to go forever, but it's just great. It kind of works a lot like a tracker, which I've never really used, and yet I found this super intuitive to use. You can kind of loop the pattern as many times as you want. As you can see, I had this one pattern going for like 32 bars, and that's where I kind of, in my set, I was improvising some guitar playing over the top of that part. And yeah, it was just a really great way for me to kind of, queue up a bunch of different variations of my patterns and then put it all together in the way that I wanted this song to flow. And it just kind of let me get my hands on my modular system. As you can hear, I was kind of changing up a couple of different things on stages. I was doing some filter sweeps on blades. I had beads doing a wavetable oscillator for my bass line. I had rings receiving some distortion from beads, kind of doing this like distorted guitar sound. I was using ears to route my guitar into my modular system and having a gate out, kind of sending that to some of my voices so that I would be more reactive to my guitar playing. Yeah, I had a blast performing. So check out the Patchwerks showroom sessions every month. Again, my name is Carl Behrens, aka Lark. I want to shout out again the Digitakt, the Acid Rain Navigator, Maestro, and all these great Mutable Instruments modules that are now being cloned in perfect replica format by Afterlater Audio. So we are now carrying all those Afterlater Audio modules. It's hard to get a Platt, it's hard to get a Marbles, it's hard to get Tides, but you can now get the Afterlater Audio versions of them, which are just exact replicas. So we carry all those here at Patchwerks. They're great. I can't speak highly enough of them. And yeah, thanks for watching.